What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where today, Okori1 is rocking a spicy Pokemon by the name of Decidueye. And Decidueye, if you hadn't seen him before, you probably don't know what moves he was running, but he's got a new move in addition to the moves you probably already didn't know. And that move is Leafage. Now, Leafage is a new grass-type fast move. It's not the strongest move in the world. It's a clone of the fast move Bullet Punch, but with a grass typing. And we are going to see how Decidueye performs here. He kind of, and if you didn't know the typing of Decidueye, it looks kind of like a flyer, but it's not a flyer. It's actually a ghost grass type Pokemon. So a unique typing. And going for the Brave Bird here. Does Vigoroth know what is coming? They do. And we're going to see a swap into the Double. I myself am a big fan of the sheep himself, Double. Very safe Pokemon. Doesn't have a whole lot of hard checks to it. And with Double Kick and Body Slam, you can spam off these Body Slams ever so quickly. Baba Black Sheep, have you any Double? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 5-0s full. That's a bit of a stretch in terms of puns, I admit. Sometimes I hear a friend make like a Pokemon pun during raid hour, and I'm just like, bro, that's a bit of a stretch of a pun. That barely made any sense. The opponent's getting greedy here. As greedy as a greedent, because they had so much energy on Ufisk, and for some reason they decided not to throw their move. They do get a farm down with Vig, but Vig just gets completely walled by Decidueye. And Brave Bird draws the final shield, and this is going to really set up the Shadow Ninetales very well as a closer. Running Ember Weather Ball and a surprise Solar Beam that I hope we get to see land later on in this video. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call that a Solar Beam lands in this video, so make sure you watch. Oh, okay. We're getting to see it right away. Boom! Solar Beam BM. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Plus 10 style points for the Solar Beam, the Noctowl. Absolutely amazing. And it's on to game number 2. Okori going up against Murphman. 117. Not a bad lead. Like, you do probably have to shield the Blaze Kick, but you're double resisting the counter damage. Oh no, wait. Yeah, double resisting the counter damage. Swap into Double. I'm not sure I love this play. Like, maybe it would have been better just staying in. Calls the Blaze Kick though. Really nice call. Just wants to get this Body Slam off immediately. The problem is, by giving him a free counter, there's a chance he can farm all the way down here. Probably would have anyway, even with proper timing. Actually, I'm not sure about that. So this Blaziken's a little bit scary at the moment. Gonna have to start putting up shields. May have to double shield, but if you can double... Oh, they Brave Bird. That's huge. A bit of a misplay by the opponent. They get to 2 moves anyway, so I guess it doesn't really affect them too much. But now shields are down, and oh my goodness. It is Brave Bird time, knowing that Decidueye will win CMP. Gets off the Brave Bird, boom! One-shots the Abomasnow. This is a little bit scary. Catches a move onto the Ninetales. This is still going to hurt. Also banks the Brave Bird, but the problem is Ninetales will get outpaced here. Oh, but the Ufisk messes up. Ufisk needed to throw instantly. And they, excuse me. And they waited a little bit too long. And now they're going to lose charge move priority. And Decidueye is doing a few extra leafages to make sure the Shadow Sneak is enough. And that is a GG. I believe, well, you know what? Even if the Ufisk had thrown, I don't know. If the Ufisk had thrown right away, that gives Decidueye an opportunity for like 5 leafages and then a Brave Bird. So, I don't know. Maybe it would have not mattered anyway. Tough lead for Decidueye. Gets pretty hard countered by the Noctowl, so gonna have to swap into Dabool. In comes Swampert. Not a super comfortable matchup for Swampert. These body slams are gonna spam away. Swampert should probably throw after one here. They throw right away though. It's gonna give a free double kick, and now Dabool can get off 2 body slams before Swampert can get to the next Hydro Cannon. So this is pretty nice for Okori. Grabs a shield. I like throwing after one here. Could even consider swapping Decidueye if they shield. Okay, yeah. Gonna shield to get that switch advantage. I don't mind it. You're down a shield, but you take switch. Go for the payback for some more raw damage. I think either makes sense here. If you go body slam, you probably get off another. But you guarantee a lot of damage there. Noctowl forced to expend energy. Ninetales probably will have to eat one move here before farming down, but that's okay. Yeah, now you've got all this energy, and you got kind of a 2-on-1 situation against whatever Pokemon is in the back. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's Abomasnow. And already has the double Weather Ball queued up before Abomasnow can even reach a Weather Ball of its own. And this Fire Weather Ball going to melt and burn Mr. Abomasnow. Double super effective damage. That's gotta hurt for the big snowman. And Okori going off with this cool team of Decidueye, Dabool, Ninetales. Decidueye into Quag. By the way, this is the Summer Cup as opposed to the Open Great League. Opponent double weak to Decidueye. So they actually swap in their Vig. Willing to take 2 body slams before throwing. And just going to bank all the energy. No. I like this a little bit better. Brave Bird and then maybe go Dabool. Yeah, and if it's... Yeah, just kind of blind swapping. Oh, they do come in with Quag, so maybe it would have been better off just staying. But this is fine, too. You could take anything here. Is a Stone Edge, that's fine. The nice thing about Dabool here is it's so spammy, you're going to, like, kind of dwindle this switch clock timer. So by the time Dabool potentially goes down, you're not going to be switch locked anymore. So you can potentially farm down with Decidueye. And then if they swap, you can swap. Oh, they bait. That is absolutely amazing. And it's jump bluffing back. This game is just over, bro. This game is just over. Payback, land, swap Ninetales. The opponent top lefting. I would have top lefted too if I was the opponent in that situation. No shame in recognizing the game is over. There is no longer a win condition other than your opponent lagging out. I have been in those games. I had a game against a very high-level player recently where I was in a very commanding position and I started lagging. And he got like 8 entire free fast moves to come back in the game. And then my internet like suddenly resumed and I was able to win with 1 HP. And I normally never message people after I win because I'm kind of the frame of mind like you should message somebody good game after like you lose and it was actually a good game versus like messaging someone after you win and saying good game. Like if it truly was a good game, go for it. But if it was like hard counter, you win, or like they made a frustrating misplay and you're kind of rubbing it in their face, just be cognizant of that. So normally I'm of the frame of mind, if I win, I'm not going to DM anybody. But because I had lagged and almost lost and he was about to steal the win with the lag con, and I finally came back to an internet connection, I messaged like justice is served or something like that. Justice is served. And here we go. Decidueye farming down Mr. Vigoroth. In comes a Dunsparce. Uh-oh. It's a little bit scary for the Ninetales in back. Would probably really like to see this land, and it does not, but it does clear the runway for Ninetales here. All shields are down for the opponent. Gonna have to land, though, either 2 Weather Balls or the Solar Beam on Dunsparce. The problem is Dunsparce is so spammy. Probably gonna get to another move before you get to Solar Beam. Oh, but they come in big. Throwing the Weather Ball instantly, and I like this play. Oh, sorry, Giraffe Rig I meant, not Vig. And gets off the Weather Ball. And this might not be quite enough, but Ninetales is healthy enough where it should hang on to a Drill Run, non-stab Drill Run. And I think the Embers, oh, it's so close. Oh, and Dunsparce actually closes it out. Wow. We were right in that the Dunsparce was going to pose a threat there. Just so spammy. And that super effective Drill Run did just enough to take the win. Next opponent, Leandro. So many Vigoroths. Decidueye really hard punishing these Vigs. Decidueye, so Ghost resists poison, so taking neutral damage from the poison damage. Swaps into Dabool. Now, I don't know if Dabool is going to be able to keep switch here. Oh, shields up Brine. That's unfortunate. I probably would have shielded too, to be honest. Expecting the Sludge Wave. But this could potentially clear the runway for Ninetales. You get rid of the Toxapex. Maybe Ninetales has a lot of play. If you lose switch, it's going to be pretty neutral against the Vigoroth. Going for the payback here. I wonder if payback KOs. The unfortunate thing could be it lands, but it doesn't KO. Yeah, it's going to have to throw this Body Slam. I would think the opponent just lets this go at this point. No, they want to take switch. So they go down a shield, but they're able to farm down. Now you probably have to come in with Decidueye, and then maybe to save a shield for Ninetales. Yeah, just let it go. I kind of like this. Sludge Wave almost knocks out. You get a head start with K9. In comes Vig. Here's the problem is like... Oh, this is so bad, actually. Because Vig's going to get to a second Body Slam before Solar. Oh, but they swap. They swap, and they give him an opportunity to Solar Beam. The Dugong get beamed. Bye-bye. Vig does get there, though. Is there any way Decidueye can get to a Brave Bird? How much energy did it have? Not much. I forgot it had, like, no energy. So, the opponent won the game, but Okori did land a Solar Beam. So, who really won? Who really won that game? Let me know in the comments. Searching for the next opponent. I do plan on going live streaming my Go Battle League sets fairly soon after this video gets published. So, feel free to go watch me there live on Twitch. Decidueye into another Vigoroth. Oh, boy. Hard punish for this Abomasnow. Going to be able to take a move and Ember all the way down. Ninetales not afraid of an energy ball. Can tank it easy. Are we going to see him go for the Solar Beam? Oh, God. Oh, God. He's definitely going for it. Oh, God. Lantern. You don't know what is coming. Boom. Bye-bye, Lantern. Holy guacamole. Shadow Ninetales, man. Just disrespecting opponents. A fire type disrespect in the waters. That is wild. Makes me miss Sunny Cherim back in the... I used to run Sunny Cherim in some metas, and it was so fun, like baiting Weather Ball and then landing Solar Beams. Okay. Decidueye into Toxapex. Decidueye kind of just gets out-bulked here. Like, you see these jabs are adding up way more percentage-wise. So, I kind of like this decision. Brave Bird and Dip. You get some really nice damage there. Ooh, okay. This is where you kind of miss not having Wild Charge. I do believe Wild Charge is the recommended moveset on Dabool for this meta. Body slams. Gonna start firing through. That Toxapex is completely loaded with energy, so Okori gonna have to be cognizant of that. Might potentially have an opportunity to like save the Dabool and swap Decidueye at some point. Play rough. I wonder if they're running Ice Beam or not. Probably have to shield, right? Yeah. Have to respect the Ice Beam. Even a play rough might KO, but now you get a full farm down? No, you don't. Toxapex comes in. Shields the Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave is an expensive move, but throws right here. Gets a shield in return. Would have to presume this is Sludge Wave. Yeah, because Brine probably wouldn't be quite enough. Oh, wow. Going for a bold Ember down. And gets it. That's pretty massive. And knows the Ninetales is not threatened by Azu's charge moves. So this will land, but it's not going to knock out Ninetales. Ninetales is going to be left super low, though. What's in back? Oh, baby. Solar Beam. Will it land? Yes, it will. Quick swap into Dabool. Oh my gosh, got the CMP as well. So this is going to come down to Ember versus whether Dunsparce gets to another move. It's either 1 or 2 away. Oh my gosh, it was 3 away and has the Weather Ball loaded for the Azumarill. What a crazy game. Super well played by Okori. Had the perfect overfarm, and forcing the CMP on Dunsparce was incredible. Really well played that game. And here we go on to the next one. Should have 2 or 3 more battles here to wrap up the video. Decidueye, Dabool, Ninetales, all 3 of them putting in work. Solid lead. Resist. Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, you resist the Volt Switch damage, and you only take neutral from Lunge. So it seemed like a pretty solid lead, but I guess felt like he had 2 better matchups. Lunge does land. Lures out the Vigoroth, so that's something. Feels like he's only going to get off 1 move, so it goes for the harder hitting payback. Makes sense. Grabs a shield. That's probably better. That's probably better than if it landed. I guess either's fine. But now Decidueye can just absorb everything here. Can just absorb all the damage. Farm up as much as possible. It is a Bulldoze. It's going to hurt a little bit more. Only single resisted. Goes for the Brave Bird. Can't imagine Vigoroth bothers shielding here. Maybe a hard swap. Yeah, hard swap to try and clear the debuff here. Is Galv going to come in? No, it's Pidgeot. Going to try and get this move off first. Really nice job throwing the Weather Ball instantly to make up for that 1-turn swap in. This is a really tough call. Going to respect the Brave Bird, it looks like. Is a Feather Dance. Makes sense. Now you got to overfarm a little, but wants to make sure it gets this off before another Feather Dance comes through. Still able to chunk. You have to presume this is a Feather Dance, but you kind of have to shield it anyway. Can he get the farm down? No, he actually loses CMP. That's tough, but Decidueye has energy. Decidueye... Oh, that's actually worse. Or is it worse? No, it's not worse, because now you can switch and they're forced to take you out, but they can't, and you still would have had an Ember for later worth of damage and Shadow Sneak KOs, so Rise was wrong. I thought that looked like a bad situation for a sec, but able to pull it out. Let's go, dude. Really fun team and some really cool games. Okori putting on a good showcase that you don't always have to use a meta line to have success. Putting on a show with this spicy Decidueye team, and also seemingly racking up the wins as well. It should be about one more battle to close out the video. Hopefully it's a good one. Decidueye into Ferrothorn. Solid lead for Decidueye yet again. Gonna be dealing next to 0 fast move damage. Thunder comes through. It's gonna be resisted by the grass typing. Power Whip would actually be more efficient, so the opponent might have been thrown off a little bit by Decidueye, maybe thinking it's like a flying type or something. Power Whip is a more efficient move for Pharaoh than Thunder would be. Over farming here. Toxapex goes for the brine. I guess they feel like 2 brines is all they need rather than going for the big sludge wave. Payback coming through now. Payback lands. Gets off the body slam as well. Does Toxapex bother using a shield? They do not. They tank it. Get off their move, and we're just going to see Okori elect to let Daboul go. Can farm down. And, oh gosh. This is a little scary. It looks like the Talonflame might have lagged for a second there. Gonna shield. Knows it's probably a flame charge, but kind of have to shield something at this point. And because the Incinerates are resisted, this isn't too bad for Ninetales. Your Ember damage is really adding up. Kind of have to shield again. But now Talonflame is already approaching Weather Ball range, and you're going to significantly outpace here. You can do 2 and throw. You can do 2 and throw again, which should probably knock out the Talonflame. And then Ferrothorn is just going to be left with a very tough situation. Poor Ferrothorn. 2 embers and he's out of here. And Ninetales stealing the show in the end with the complete sweep of the back line and taking out all 3 Pokemon in quick succession. Cool team from Okori. Thank you very much, my man, who may be a fan, who knows, for the submission. I'm a fan of Okori with that showcase he put on, and I hope you guys are too. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.